It's your boy Guapo Damas at the top of the world here at RTU. We're at the top of the world now, and guess what? We being blessed.
Yes,
Look who it is.
sir.
We got another one of these young lions.
What's up,
in here.
everybody? 4luvofboxing here, Mr. LP. Who we got here on the studio with us?
Undefeated prospect, bro. We got Axel
Periko
Rosales in the house. How you doing,
What's
champ?
up, homeboy?
Good,
What's
man.
up, man?
Woo!
What's up?
The champ is in the house.
Yes, sir. Nah, I'm feeling good, man. Just blessed to be here, bro. That's it.
Champ, I was actually saying, man, it's good to see you out here doing your deal, man.
Yeah.
We saw you at the Del Sol event that happened down there, man,
Yeah.
and it was good to see you get out there, man. It was good to see how the crowd received you, bro.
Yes,
they
sir.
all wanting, man. They're all waiting to see when the next thing is back, man. Maybe you, if you want, man, you could actually share with us a little bit of what's been going on.
But real talk. From that time, you look a lot more healthier.
Yeah.
Glad to see that. We'll dive into that a little later, but you're looking good, man.
Appreciate it, man. No,
But tell us what's going on.
well, I
with you.
talked
Yeah.
right there at the Del Sol fight. It was December, man. Fell into to the hospital with meningitis. I guess it hit you in the brain. So I got a viral meningitis. I told my parents, I told everybody, I was like, you know what? Don't tell nobody. It was Christmas time, New Year's. So like, I don't want nobody worrying, you know?
Except the holidays.
Yeah, so
that's tough, man.
I just kept it low. Just my brother, my mom, my lady was the only one that knew, and yeah, it was just kept getting worse every day until I fell into a coma, bro. And I was in the hospital for about a month. I fell in December 12th, and I didn't get out of the hospital till like January 2nd, 1st.
Wow. Man,
So,
that was about 3 weeks? 4
yeah.
weeks
What
or
were
so?
the effects of that, boss?
Really bad migraines and headaches, man. I remember I was at my mom's. We were playing loteria. We were playing lottery, and then I told her, I was like, I don't want to play no more. My head's hurting. So I'm there, and then they're trying to give me pills, or like see if it calms it down. Took a nap.
Like aspirin,
So
ibuprofen
yeah, and
or
then
something?
everything was bothering me. Like the light would bother me. I would put on glasses, and so my lady's like, you know, we're just gonna go home. So we get home, and she says I started like tripping, like if I was having a seizure. And then she said my eyes were going back, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna call the paramedics. Paramedics get there. At this point, bro, I'm blank. I don't remember nothing.
You don't remember none of that?
I don't remember getting to my mom's. I don't remember nothing. So they said they picked me up from the apartment. The paramedics, they took me to the hospital. I don't remember none of that. And then I remember waking up, and then everybody's in the room. I told my dad, I was like, hey, what's going on? I told him, I was like, did I get in a car accident? And then he's like, no. He's like, you got really sick. I was like, what the hell is going on? I see my body. I'm all connected. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, how many days have I been here? He's like, you've been here for 3 weeks already. I said, damn,
Was
that's
it
crazy.
like a little coma? Or you
Yeah, well, they had to put me in a coma because they tried to do these tests, but they couldn't figure it out.
So it was an induced
So I was-
coma?
Holy
Yeah,
smokes,
yeah.
champ. So what you're saying is you was actually asleep for 3 weeks and had no concept of being
No
knocked
concept, bro. at
out? Wow,
all.
man. I can't even imagine, bro. What was the first thing that popped into your mind when you first woke up?
Did,
got in a
hold
car
on.
accident,
Yeah,
bro.
did they tell you what happened? Like, I mean, was it like dehydration or something? Like,
I don't
what
know,
was
man.
it,
They say everybody has menji, but they don't know what triggers it. It's in the back of your head.
Got you.
So, yeah, man. I remember.
No, that's like shingles. Everybody has
has
the
it?
shingles virus and stuff, but a stress, something traumatic that happens can trigger
And-
it or
and-
something,
and
or
when
a
I was-
medical condition.
When I was in coma, I was in the ICU. Everybody was in there, and then I remember my dad told me, he's like, the doctors came in. He's like, hey, I don't want to scare you guys. He's like, but 3 people that come in with the meningitis your son has, 2 of them die. 1 of them walk away. And I told my dad, I'm blessed, man. I'm here for a reason, bro, and one reason only, man. So it's just a testimony that he's putting me through to hear out from me to other people. Because people ask me, what did you see? Because I was in there for 3
3
weeks.
weeks. Yeah.
I was in there for 3 weeks, bro. I wasn't conscious of nothing. I just told them I was relaxed, bro. I was cool. I was relaxed. And it's something I can remember, but I can't explain. It's weird.
Huh,
Super
I
weird.
can remember what you can't explain.
Yeah,
That's a
I
weird
can
scenario
remember, but
like
I can't
that, man.
explain.
Yeah.
Well, I am very sorry to hear that you had to go through such a traumatic incident and situation. But for the sake of your well-being and your family, I'm glad that you actually were able to overcome it and continue to live life.
Yeah.
Listen,
And I hope
listen, what's the recovery been like?
Is that something that's already like surpassed? Like now, is the healing 100%?
Yeah, that was like actually what the next question was gonna be, right? What has the recovery kind of been like,
Yeah.
and how are you doing now, champ?
I'm doing great now, bro. Like when I fell into the hospital, I was at I'm gonna say at 178. When I left the hospital, I was at 129, 130.
Yeah,
So
man.
Wow.
I had to learn how to walk again, bro. I had to learn how to speak. I had to learn
What?
everything again, bro. It was bad, man. It was bad. I had it. I remember when I was in therapy in January. I told my dad I would cry in the hospital because he was spending the night. And then I'm like, damn, Dad, like, am I gonna be able to walk again? Like, yeah. He's like, it's just gonna take time.
And he wasn't lying for you, bro. It
and
was
then-
just gonna
yeah,
take time.
100%.
Man. You gotta get through it.
If this isn't the epitome storyline
Yo,
of an absolute warrior,
yeah, man.
huh?
I
Much
would-
respect
Yeah,
to you,
listen,
man.
listen. We
I'll be-
already knew going into it how much of a
your
warrior
background
you
in
are,
regards
bro.
to the fact, like
Yeah,
you're,
bro.
hey, some people just built from a different cloth, like
Yeah.
something like that, like the doctors mentioned, they don't overcome that, but you're built differently. Your body's just tougher and
I
stronger,
think I got some
man.
pictures right here, bro. I haven't posted them, bro, but I'll give you guys a little sneak peek, bro. of
Hey,
I was intubated.
for
man.
everybody at home, these pictures that he's about to show us, when you actually tune in and see the full podcast, we'll post them there on the stream, so you
For
can
you guys
actually
to
check
see
out
as
what you can
well.
see.
Watch, bro.
Oh man, yeah,
Intubated, bro.
wow, man, tube
See,
down
bro.
throat and everything, huh?
Yeah, boss.
Intubated,
Man.
bro. And
When we saw you, oh man, to see a warrior like that, man, it's just so tough, man.
sad, bro. It's sad, bro. A lot of people tell me, they're like, how did you overcome it, bro? I said, I don't know, bro. The only man that could take me out of that bed was God, bro, and he just worked his way, bro. It wasn't my time, bro. It wasn't my time to go. Like I told my dad, if I would have left, bro, I wouldn't have felt it, bro, because I wasn't
You're
conscious
out.
Yeah.
of
you were
anything,
gone.
bro.
It would have been a
Listen,
it would-
and
it
it
would have
wasn't
passed above
your
your
time
nose.
to go
Yeah,
yet
100%,
because you're
man.
blessed, bro, and you have something bigger to do while you're
Yeah.
still here, bro.
Yo.
Most definitely, bro. And he's right. That's that warrior mentality, bro. You keep
Yes,
fighting
sir.
with it. Now, pivoting off of that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you were to say now with your recovery already now a couple months in, how are you doing now? What would you say a percentage? How much progress have you made?
Well, body-wise, physical, I'm 100%.
Right.
I'm just, doctor told me to just, hey, you know what, recover 100%. Because in the hospital, I lost 75% of my muscle, bro.
Man, that's
so
crazy, dude.
It was just too much,
that's
bro.
Crazy.
So doctor's like, hey, you're going to gain a
And it was
lot of
only
weight.
3 weeks bedridden, bro, and just the mass just went like
Bad.
that. That's crazy.
Lost 75% of my muscle, man. And so I just had to regain it back. I knew I'm going to get big, but at the end of the day, bro, I want to recover 100%. Because the first couple pounds, bro, you know they're going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the last
Now you'll
couple
burn
pounds.
through that shit. So
Yeah.
in all honesty, though,
Yeah.
you may be a weight class up the next time you fight, and that's okay because the frame when it
Champ,
when it,
tell us.
when
We
it
haven't even
expands-
gotten
when
to
it
that
expands
part.
out.
What's your weight? Where are you fighting at, bro?
140.
140. You're
140
fighting
pounds.
welter also then, huh?
Yeah,
Welterweight.
140.
Junior Walter.
Junior welter. Yeah, junior
So
welterweight.
maybe my next coming fight.
Maybe
Probably-
the first fight's probably
yeah,
154, man.
147.
No, you don't.
I
You're
think I
doing
could
too much, bro.
Do too much.
Get you. Well, I don't know. Your
yeah.
team knows better, but I'm saying, like sometimes, you know, like somebody's been out of the ring for a year and a half, 2 years, you know, like
Yeah.
they have that fight above their
Yeah, correct.
and 147.
It just depends how.
and,
how my body
147 is definitely above
Yeah.
your
140.
original, right? But
It's just for the cut of the
I
weight,
just
bro.
think-
But you probably hit harder up there, bro. So
Yeah,
that's
you
just
know,
more
who
knockouts
knows,
coming, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It just
Yeah.
depends. You know, your body grows. Sometimes if you can't make the weight no more, man, just bump up. Don't be. A lot of people are scared, bro. A lot of people are scared, but I've been to all these professional fights.
scared.
bro.
What do you mean? Scared to feel that power up
Yeah,
there,
they're
right?
like, oh,
100%.
power, bro.
And
Yeah,
it goes
there's
down.
power
It goes down.
everywhere,
It
bro.
goes down to the elite level too. Just like we're just having a conversation
Yeah.
with Demo right now about Keyshawn missing weight,
Sean Davis, yeah.
and this goof, the fight's canceled. So it's some bull craps, but you're lying to yourself and to your fans.
Yeah.
And what is it that's forcing you to try to continuously struggle to make that weight? There's demons in that head that you'll never tell anybody directly. But like you just mentioned, you're speaking 100% there. You're like,
Yeah.
a lot of people are scared.
Oh,
So if you're going to move up, you got to move up. It is what it is.
move
Yeah,
up,
you're
bro.
going to feel the punches a little more harder, but you got to get more resilient and accept
Yeah.
it.
if you just got to believe in yourself, if you believe you got power, bro, hey, don't be scared, bro. the same power he's gonna feel is the same power you're gonna feel, bro. So it's just
100%.
so
You gotta go in there.
mentality,
It's fighting,
bro.
right?
Yeah.
It's fighting. Gotta
So,
go in there and fight anyway, man.
that's
Look,
it, man.
you gotta be a little bit of a gladiator and a warrior to do what you do anyway,
And well,
right?
obviously you are a gladiator and warrior.
Well, let me
With
ask
much
you.
respect, bro.
Let me ask you, and as you've been getting stronger, have you actually been getting some sparring in or nothing yet?
No, doctor gave me about 8 months with no contact to the head.
Okay.
He said I could train, but no sparring, no contact to the head. Still got to do a couple more studies on the brain, make sure the meningitis is not there anymore. So, but yeah, man.
But it looks like progress is proceeding though pretty well, huh?
Yeah, 100%, man. Because when I
So
first
you doing some light training now?
yeah, I'm trying to run like every once in a while, man. And I actually got a job right there with my primo because I was just at home, bro. And it was just the beginning of when I got out of rehab. I wasn't doing shit, bro. So I was just running through my head.
As you should, anyways.
Yeah, I was running through my head. I'm like, damn, what's gonna happen with me? Boom, boom, boom. So I told my dad, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and distract my mind. Doctor gave me 8 months. So I was like, you know what? Just go in there, boom. So I'm good, bro. I'm good mentally right now. I feel good, and I feel physically strong too as well.
So listen,
We
let us know.
we can't wait for that
No,
that
well, that's
comeback.
what I was gonna say.
We can't wait for
let
that
us know,
comeback.
bro, when you actually do make that comeback. Which banner are you still fighting? Are you still under
Del
fighting
Sol?
Del Sol?
Yeah, I still fight Del Sol.
Tell
man.
us a little bit of how you got linked up with Del Sol, man.
It was a long time ago, man. When I was in the amateurs, Gabriel used to look at me and then he'd be like, "Hey, I'm opening a promotion company." He's like, "I want you to fight for me," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "All right, for sure, man." And then he makes a promotion company, and then I fight. I did my pro debut in Mexicali, Mexico.
Oh.
How old were you?
I was 17 at the time.
Yeah. I figure you were under 18 if it was south of the border.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
doubt.
Hey, listen, that was actually, I would say that was probably a year after we actually met up with you the first time when we saw you fight at Jane Lewis. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What was your mindset when you were opening up in another country, bro? I mean,
Well,
obviously, but you're Mexican, right? So that's got to be part of what plays into it. A little bit of pride, knowing that you're fighting down in Mexico.
Well, to be honest, it was cool for me. It felt like a sparring because it was during COVID, so there was no crowd. So it was like a sparring to me. So it was like just coaches, and so it was cool to me. I was like, no crowd. I'm not nervous.
So there's nothing to be concerned about other than the opponent. But then when you realize the skill level, you're like, man, easy work.
But it was crazy though, cause I remember we were training in the back. My dad was doing minutes to me, and he's like, you gotta be careful because this fool throws wild overhands. I'm like, I'm good, right? I remember I had my little 8-ounce gloves. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt this fool right now. So I get in there, boom. And I dropped my right hand. I threw a jab. I threw my jab. I dropped my right hand. Catch me with an overhand right. Boom! Woke me up. I said, damn. Bro, that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you gotta be more careful now. You know.
That's what they say, right? Everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the face, and now you gotta figure it out on a different level.
But like you said, though, it woke you up. Like, all right, I'm awake though.
Because in sparring, I'm like, I take all these fucking big old punches, and then I get hit with no headgear, and I'm just like, okay, it's different. It's just like a little.
And obviously, he too was wearing 8-ounce gloves.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So it isn't them big old freaking sparring gloves where the pillows. If you will.
It's like one of my boys said, he's like, you got these 8-ounce gloves. Oh shit! I remember my opponent got the same ones though. So you just gotta be careful, man. So that's why I'm trying to recover, bro, 100% before I get back into it, man. So.
Well, listen, we can't wait to see once you actually recover. But let's speak upon before you actually went into it, man.
Yes.
What got you into the fight game originally, bro?
Like in the beginning?
Yeah, in the beginning.
Amateurs or?
Yes.
Yeah, when you first, what actually provided you that first fire that brought you to boxing?
Why didn't you walk into a gym?
My older brother. I was going with my older brother to the gym because I was at home, but I was about 4 years old. And he was going to the gym, and then he's like, hey, mom, I'm gonna take him. No, I like too much big people over there. Nah, it's okay. There's little kids there. So he takes me there, and then I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it. I was like, bro, why you bring me here, bro?
You're probably like, it smells too,
I was like,
right?
I'm just sitting down right here watching you guys do whatever. So he's like, okay, you think you're bored? He's like, jump rope. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. So he's trying to teach me, and I remember I'm jump roping, bro. I'm thinking I'm cool. I'm like, look, I can do it fast. My pants fall, bro. My shorts. So everybody laughing at me, bro, because I get them motherfucking...
Hurt your ego, too.
Yeah, bro. Kid. Got them little nasty-ass underwear, bro. And then, my older brother started just laughing. He's like, pick him up.
Clowning.
So it just started from my older brother, man. And then he had passed away, bro, when I was 5 years old.
Rest in paradise, bro.
5 years old, man. And then Took me a minute, bro. Took me a minute to process it. I was 5. My mom was like, "You don't have to train." I was like, "Nah, I don't want to." So it was like 5 to like 8. I was 8 years old when I told my dad, like, "Hey, I want to get back into the gym." He takes me to a gym, and then I would just cry in the bag because I would remember him hitting the bag, and I'm just like, told my dad I was crying. I took off the gloves. I don't want to do this no more. So I go back home. And I'm like, "What happened?" I was like, "You know what? Like, I can't do this. Like, it's just hurting me. It's bringing me back memories." Yeah. So 8, 9. I think I was like 10 when I was like, "You know what? I think I'm ready." So my dad's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready. I want to train." So we go to the gym. Take me to the gym, and then that's when I went to Fuentes at like 11. 11 years old, and then I was there with Chuy. I was training with them. Then I did my.
We didn't actually know you were part of at Fuentes also, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy how it goes, man.
I did most of my fights in amateur with Fuentes, bro.
No shit.
Yeah. Once again, shout out to Chuy Fuentes down there, man.
Did over 97 fights, bro. So
97 amateur fights.
97 amateur.
That's what's up, man.
Two-time WBC amateur champion.
We saw 3.
Golden gloves, silver gloves.
Gene Lewis invitation.
Gene Lewis 3 times.
Nice.
Man, I was ranked number 2 in the nation.
Really?
Yeah, I went to
West. At what weight?
138.
Okay.
138 pounds. That was in West Virginia, bro. I remember we freaking, because it was supposed to be just me and my dad, but I'm used to my family being there, bro. I remember the amateur.
Yeah.
Then my mom was like, "No, it's just you guys. It's gonna be too expensive if we all go."
Man. Of course, man. The fight game is expensive to try to fight, man.
We ended up doing a car wash and just doing all this food
selling. Yeah.
And we raised more than usual. So my dad ended up buying a car.
You got the family out there?
And we left in the car. He's like, "We're all gonna leave." So my dad drove like 40 plus hours, bro, to West Virginia.
Hey man, that's good. So listen, you keep mentioning your dad in these scenarios, man. It sounds like you have a pretty special relationship with your dad.
Me and my pops, man, been together since small, bro.
Shout out to Moise El Tatuado.
Yes,
listen. Just to share a little bit for the people at home, man. That dude's actually my cousin, man. So Perico is actually kin to me, man. So we're sitting here and much love to Moise El Tatuado, man. Ese vato aquí en mi corazón porque es familia mía. There we go, man.
Sure, man. My pops, man,
is he your main head trainer?
Nah, but he's there to just watch nobody fuck over me and just be.
So he's just a very important role. He's just there in the shadows to make sure.
Watching out, that's it.
And maybe comes in, just gives you some pointers and tippers. So Fuentes was obviously your trainers. Is that who your trainers were?
Yeah.
Which we okay.
And the amateurs, yeah.
And
who you training with now, boss man?
Right now with nobody.
Nobody,
but I believe I'm gonna start training with my ex-coach Hector. I think he had a gym called No Flinch.
No
Flinching.
Okay.
No Flinching boxing gym. But I think he was out in Utah for a minute. Then I think he's back. So, man, hands down to him, bro. They underrate him too much, bro. But when I fought with him, bro, I felt solid, bro. I felt good. It was just a different type of.
Is that where most of those 90-some fights come from under his belt?
Just in the pros. My first was I'm gonna say from 1 to 4 fights. When I knocked out that one dude cold, he's the one that trained me for that fight.
Okay. Well, listen, we've actually been to quite a bit of your fights and seen quite a bit of the knockouts, man. Look, we're privileged, man. It's a blessing to be able to get out there and see some of the cold knockouts you do, bro. When I see you fight, bro, I see you go to the body. Man, you go to the body in a whole nother way that really hurts people, man. And you have a patience and a polish when you actually get to fighting, man. It's a beautiful thing to see it when it's actually building.
It feels like a while since we've seen you actually, and obviously it has been, bro. I remember even before, you got your medical situation, there was a few actual fight cards where we were expecting to see you fight, and no shows or missed weights,
a whole bunch of shit all the time, bro.
Yeah, man. I think it was like 2 or 3 times in a row or something.
Hey, they say not making weight. I say fear, bro. They coming in, they see what kind of shape you in. They don't want none of that smoke, bro.
Nah, man. Well, bringing back to what had happened to me, right? I told my dad everything happens for a reason, man. I fell in there, bro. I let a couple people know. People, I'm not going to say names, but those people, bro, not one stopped to the hospital, bro. Say we're a team, we're a family. So I told my dad everything happens for a reason, bro. So what if I would have made it out big, bro, and I would have got really hurt?
Yeah.
Can I count on them? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
100%, bro. I can definitely see that.
You get to weed out.
You now know.
You get to
That's
weed
a
out.
big. That's a big thing.
I got you, man.
Yup. So I told my dad, hey man, God takes away bad people from your way for a reason. So I think I opened my eyes, bro, because it's just you can't say one thing and then just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it sucks, bro. It hurt, bro. But at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? God did this for a purpose, and that's it, bro. So I gotta find a solid team, bro. That's it.
Yeah, bro. Most definitely. And when you
100%.
find that solid team, man, once again, man, I can't wait to see what you're going to do in the sport, bro. You were already headed in the right direction, so it's just a matter of picking it right back up.
Was.
Picking that momentum right back up,
This young
bro.
man right here, like you just mentioned earlier, Gene Lewis. It's one of the most prestigious invitational tournaments. If those of you that don't know, it's actually
one of the oldest ones, really, if you look at it. Yeah.
Allow me. It's actually located here in Mesa, Arizona, and it's decades, like 40th, 50th. I don't even know where the heck it's at.
Quite a bit, man. It's one of the oldest ones.
I mean, even in my fighting days, I've competed in tournaments there where Floyd Mayweather, Jermaine Taylor, Chris Bird, Danny Romero, Johnny Tapia. Yeah, I'm expressing my age. I'm old. Hey. But
the Vargas boys was there, man.
The best of the best actually competed in that tournament. Still do, like if you win that tournament, it's something special here in Arizona. It's really a big deal, and I believe that was the first time I myself met you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks to this man here, he's all like, "Oh man, that's my fam." This that. He just got. I was like, "What?" I was like, "Dang!" And then you pulled up because we had our vendor booth set up and everything because we stayed doing our thing. Everybody already know, come say what up to us. But he pulled up and we're like, that's what's up. My goodness, that was before the pandemic.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That was before the world shut down. So that was about what 6-7 years ago.
6-7 years.
Yeah, man.
Like 7 years
I think
ago?
if I was correct, I think it was 2018, bro. So 7 years ago, bro.
2018.
Yeah, bro. We're talking about quite a bit long, man.
Yeah, but I mean, so many years has passed. But in all actuality, how I even like to look at this, and this is for everybody too, and those that are listening, like, man, like 3 years of during that time frame, like the world just stopped. Like it's been frustrating because we got. Me and Guapo Damas got other side businesses. Like we're best friends, we're partners in many of hats that we wear and stuff. But it's just like the world came to a standstill, and it was completely frustrating, especially when we had so much momentum going. Yeah. And I can only imagine for even like athletes, those from soccer, football, basketball. Boxing, like you're in the gym, you're grinding every single day, keeping yourself fit, and then the world stops. And like, well, I got nothing to train for, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit on my ass and enjoy this freaking binge watching of these shows, eat these nachos or whatever the case.
Game over at that point.
I mean, my point is, so like then when the world comes back and it's just like, fuck, like I got some catching up to, but it's not just one particular person. Like everybody, like nobody really actually stayed focused, man. Like it was a difficult time for the whole world, the planet. You know, like even with a small bullshit scale, they try to fucking humor us with the whole bubble and all that shit. And, you know, it's bullshit. Yeah. You know, but it was difficult times. But from seeing you pull victory and handle business in what I deem the best, the most prestigious tournament in the state, Gene Lewis, I couldn't wait to see what was about to transpire for you. And then the world just came to a standstill. But when the shit actually did fucking opened up, it was definitely green light go. Like you it almost felt like
it was, bro. In every sense of the word, you delivered, bro.
It almost felt like you had some catching up to do, which obviously you did. So did the rest of the world, and you went in guns blazing and stuff. So do me a favor. We're talking about your situation now and about what's about to come and what has started, but let's talk about your boxing career. What is your record? Who is your most memorable opponent, and where was it at?
Memorable opponent, like the people I fought?
Yeah,
or just
no.
Let's just
the
say your
person you
fight. In your fight, what was your toughest
Like,
fight?
what was your toughest guy? Like, I didn't even want to say toughest. Memorable.
I'm saying toughest. Toughest guy you fought.
Because sometimes, toughness is one thing. Like, I could sit there and hit him over for 100 times a fucking round, and he ain't going down. Like, damn, this motherfucker's tough. Yeah. But then you're fighting somebody where you barely hit him like fucking 12 times in a round because he's so loose to the slick and freaking slide, and you have to freaking wait. You have seen
Perico fight, right? He never it never goes that long before he catches him. I'm just saying.
My point is,
I'm gonna say,
what's your record right now? What's your record?
9-0 with 6 KOs.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And then
undefeated, y'all.
Undefeated.
I'm gonna say my last fight, bro. My last fight. Why? Because I feel like I didn't train as hard enough. I feel like I seen the opponent. I'm like, man,
he ain't shit.
He ain't shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I trained in the mornings and I trained in the afternoons. But I was just.
You're missing that road work? Is that what you was doing?
I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just do this. I'll run 2 miles, 3 miles. So I was like, you know what? It's not gonna be as hard. So when I get in there, man, I remember.
Piggybacking off of that, on a good training camp, how many miles would you run a day?
6-7 miles a day.
Word, okay.
6-7 miles a day.
Yeah.
And then weekends mandatory South Mountain, bro.
Anybody in Phoenix knows what's good.
That know.
Hey, that elevation, man. Woo, that shit's bro. Then you get to lookout point and get your spot.
And it's not just a little casita. It's all the way to the antennas, bro. You gotta do 7.5.
Yeah, man.
100%, bro. So, but
that's brutal too, man.
Yeah, man. That's mandatory every Saturday, bro.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Listen, Perico, I'm going to give you a chance right now to do your shout-outs and to give your message to the world, all right? But before I do that, man, I'm actually going to ask that you give us that exclusive when you actually know when you're going to make that comeback and your fight's on. Let us break that news, bro, and be the first ones to announce it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure, man. Noah, I want to give a big special shout-out to my dad, man, to my mom, to my lady, bro. She's the one she's actually a nurse, so she was there fighting with the doctors, bro, trying to figure out what's wrong with me. So she actually, bro, missed about probably the whole time I was in the hospital, bro, of work.
Amazing. You can see the love you have in the eyes for her, man. So, man, you're blessed with that.
I told Pops, man, I was like, she's not just a girlfriend, bro.
No, straight up, bro. You're blessed, bro. You're blessed.
That's Booski.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my mom, man. She was there 100%. To my sister, brother, and I also want to say a little thing that's coming on the way, bro. I'm having a little one on the way, man.
That's what's up, man.
We were just saying about exclusive news. You just heard some exclusive news there.
Yeah, man. So
hey, you still recovering, but everything's working. You know
hey, look, it's working.
So it's just going to push me harder, bro. It's going to push me harder.
Yeah, more reason to get your grinds on.
Sir.
Hell yeah.
So you said it was 8 months, right? That they told you got to be low key. So it was. So we're talking about what? So you won't be able to start. So if realistically speaking, full training camp probably wouldn't start for you to get you back in the ring until beginning of next year.
Probably.
Realistically
January,
speaking, because from the time frame I'm getting, that's holiday time. Come on.
Yeah.
You just gave a shout out to all your family and giving them your blessings and stuff. You gotta spend the holidays and give them their attention to detail, because when you go in training camp, can't enjoy the food.
Yeah, well, listen, that's it, right? Julio Cesar Chavez used to say, don't book a fight in January because you got the holidays.
So you most definitely, even when they give you that green light, that's amazing. But first things first.
Family, bro.
Pay dividends. Pay respect to the fan bam that was there from you during that time of difficulty. Bro. So January, beginning of next year. So we'll be seeing you maybe. My guess is, because knowing how that thing's rolling, you need at least about 6-8 weeks training camp solid before you get something rolling. So maybe we'll see you in the end of first quarter, beginning of the second of 2026.
Say late February, around there.
Let's go. I can't wait, bro. We're counting down, bro. We counting down now.
He's not even going that far. He said, fuck, I'm starting January 1st.
Yeah, man.
I bet you he would fight December 31st if he could, bro. I'm just saying.
That'd be nice, huh?
Yeah.
But nah, man. So just shout out to everybody that was there with me, bro. 100%. shout out to God, bro. He's the one that lifted me up off that bed, bro, and just made me stronger, bro.
Hey, man, and like I said, man, the Rosales family, bro, is definitely family to me, man. Shout out to all the Rosales family that's out there. They're very special family to me. In my heart, it's actually part of my family, yo. I know you guys also had some tragedies that had happened recently, man. I don't know if you actually want to speak and give a little respect there, dude, too, man.
Little shout out to my primo, man. She had just passed away, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. I know, I heard about that, man. I'm sorry.
It just sucks, bro. Shout out to my tío, man.
Shout out to Miguel Rosales,
he
straight
gets
up.
Stronger, bro. It's not easy, man. He talked to my mom, and his pain's always gonna be there, bro.
Yeah, Miguel, definitely, bro. We there with you, bro.
Man,
very
so
difficult.
I'm definitely sorry for you guys' loss, man. Seriously, man. I know
there's no explanation you could give him, bro. No explanations at all, man. It's no words for it, bro.
Now what we gonna do is that you gonna win the title, bro, and you're gonna do it in honor for her, bro.
Yes, sir,
that's how we gonna pay our homage, bro.
She was just a good girl, man. It sucks, bro. How, like I told my dad, man, is some people are meant to die, but some people are just forced to die, man. And that's not right, bro. Because
it is, man.
That wasn't her time, bro. So it's just
tragedy all around.
And I'm not even trying to pry and go into this, man. And this respect to you and your family and stuff. But I'm firm and I stand on this and I say it all the time.
Yeah.
And I know it's not pleasant to hear, but the good and the bad, everything happens for a reason.
100%.
There's a lesson to be learned, whether it be for yourself or for somebody close to you or somebody close to that particular person. We can't understand. We don't have an answer in regards to some terrible tragedies that happen, you know, like out of our control and this and that. But just all you can do is talk to the boss man upstairs and just be like, you know, what's the message? What's the why? What's my reasoning to take off?
And pay homage, man. Pay homage and move forward,
and seriously,
bro.
man, he told me about it, man, and it was tough, man. And he hit me up. It was a little last minute. He hit me up the day of. He's like, hey, man, what time you go to work? I'm like, I'm already here. He's like, oh, man, well. And I was like, oh, man, like, I'm already stuck in the office. But I would have, for the sake of your family, because I got mad respect for you, homie. And I know you know that, dog, for real. Like, that was I know it had been a difficult time for you guys. I know it still is difficult. I mean, it's just
it's like I tell my dad sometimes, man, stuff happens for a reason. Stuff like this probably has to happen because that's the only time the family gets together, bro.
Well, listen. That was one of the weird things that I could tell you on that, bro. I could tell you that was one of the cool things. As difficult as it was for me to be at the funeral and take that tragedy as it is, man, and not really being able to understand what the fuck it really was. The cool thing about it was seeing the Rosales family up there and showing up and being together, bro. The embrace that I even had, man, being able to show up and seeing Abraham, Miguel, being able to chill with your dad, you know, like to be able to see that the family's still strong. For everybody that came out of Turney, and there was a lot of us that were there, man. That was a strong thing to see, and that support with the family was a beautiful thing, man. And I'll tell you what, man, you're a very strong person, bro. It's not an easy thing to go through all these tragedies that keep pushing through, bro. I can't wait to see what you're bringing next time you're there, bro, because you know that pressure and all that fight that you're going through right now, man. Diamonds are made under pressure, bro.
Yeah, bro. And there was
the cliche saying, man, what doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Yes,
100%, bro.
But yes, go ahead.
There's little rumors there, bro. I don't know from who, bro, but they were saying supposedly that I wasn't gonna work for boxing no more because of what happened to me. But they don't know that it was a virus. They thought it was for boxing, but it's not for boxing.
Oh, they thought you had already taken damage from the boxing.
Yeah, but when they found out that it was probably a virus, but I was like, I know who it is. I know who said it, but hey, man, I gotta prove myself wrong first before I prove the world wrong first. Bro.
Hey. And you know what's crazy? I can tell right off the bat because I can go ahead and vouch for this too because I see this here. You got that fighter's nose, homie.
Know what I mean?
Hey, so you and I, we took in our dings and snaps. They're like, see, he's got head injuries. I know the reason why behind that. No, you don't, motherfucker. I'm fucking solid.
Yes, sir.
I ain't going nowhere, broski. That's what's up, bro.
Listen, we're winding this down. Thank you, Periko, for coming out and being with us. Look, I'm actually going to shift it a different way. Mr. LP, here's your chance, man. Give your shout-outs and your closing remarks as we're going out here, man. Whoever you got to speak out to.
No.
He's not that I'm going first.
Listen,
I'm
listen,
giving
wait,
all
wait,
my
wait,
shout-outs,
wait.
bro.
No, hey.
I would like to personally
Wait.
thank everybody who's out there right now tuned in, man, who's taking the time to see the shit that we doing out here right now, man, to witness this passion. Look at what we were able to bring in, man. We gave you guys a little bit of banner. We brought in undefeated contenders. I mean, we got Periko Rosales in the motherfucking house. And look, y'all don't really know this at home to that level, but this motherfucker ices people. When he gets in that ring, motherfuckers go to sleep. That's the kind of shit we bring into, right? We're going to give you that banter that is basically like a fighter who comes in there swinging and puts motherfuckers to sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna let Guapo Damas take a body shot.
Hey, listen, I took one earlier. I'm gonna take one right now for Periko Rosales out there too.
No,
all right?
so that's what I was trying to get at.
Listen, hold on. Let me finish. I was saying I was giving my shot. I gave him a chance. He didn't fucking take it. That's on him, right? Big shout out my family at home, to the Valenti family, the Torres family, the Rosales family. Everybody was giving me that appreciation, man. To my work that I actually put in, Mingus Mountain Youth Treatment Center up north, man. To all my people in northern Arizona having that love, especially to my Valley homes as we keep going in Bree mode, man. We keep it going all the time, right? So I'm giving that love and that shout out to my smart cookie out there listening right now. A lot of love and shout out going into it to every motherfucking person that's making this possible for us to do it. Thank you guys so much. To the mayor of the Underground Justice for giving us this platform and this chance to come up here and do this shit, man. We're very grateful, and we hope you guys are ready for what For Love of Boxing is about to bring. And trust when I say Guapo Damas is bringing it. Go ahead, Mr. LP. What you got for me?
All right. Well, I wasn't expecting the goodbyes with Garcia because I wanted to give this guy the opportunity to do that, and we're still going to.
We're
going to go ahead and say our
opportunity.
goodbyes. So check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off like I do with every video. Yo, what's up, boxing fam? It's your boy, Mr. LP, here representing For Love of Boxing, like I always do. You guys already know, boxing's my life. I live, eat, sleep, shit this. I've been dealing with this shit for years, and by dealing with it, I've been putting the work, the effort, the grind, the grit, and you guys don't even know how thrilled, excited, thankful, and blessed I am. The fact that we now call Ikon Radio our home
base,
for this
man.
platform for the For Love of Boxing show. So much more to come. We're bringing you guys content that you guys don't even know. Like, man, me and my boy Guapo Damas has been putting in the work. You guys don't even know. You guys see the videos maybe here and there, little clips, but like we're doing small snippets, but we know, but man, it's about to get real. We're about to blow this shit up. You guys already saw a couple interviews regarding what we're doing and what we're about to freaking do. I'm just so thankful. I cannot even express, and I'm trying to. I really am. I'm trying to. I cannot even express, the gratitude that I have. Like, this is amazing. I'm looking at this room. I'm looking at the equipment. I'm looking at the cameras, the microphones, our guests. Like, this is just amazing. And it's just the fucking beginning. I promise you guys, tune in, follow us, subscribe. We're on all platforms.
Feel this
just
passion.
Google us. I want to run it back
passion.
once again. It's the number 4, LUV of boxing, For Love of Boxing. Just follow us. I'm not even asking you to buy a fucking goddamn t-shirt. I don't give a shit if you do or you don't. Just support us. Listen to what we're doing. Listen to the fighters that we bring in. Listen to their stories. Like, this one right here was deep. This one right here was real. We're going to bring in fighters that got upcoming bouts and stuff, and we're going to have fighters that are just trying to get it together. Like this man right here. And you guys have no idea how much I respect this man right here. And I was trying to circle back to that. That's what I'm trying to get at here. El Perico, man. I saw you a couple of months ago at the freaking Del Sol freaking fights, man. Sure. And you looked so healthy from when I saw you. And it really does. It really does fucking bring joy to me, bro. Like, I am so happy to see that you look so healthy. It only just tells me, yeah, let's be realistic. Chubby, putting in that weight.
Yeah.
Well, what that means is that you're healthy. 100%. Your body's getting you're getting fit. You're saying you're working out, you're running here and this and that. And that's fine, because you're getting yourself together. Yeah. You focus on you and your family. Get yourself to the point. And, man, we cannot wait. I promise you this, man. When that first fight, your return, we're going to make it epic. You'll be here again. We're gonna promote you for that main fight. We're going to get you hyped up. And I promise you, For Love of Boxing team, our staff, and we got a hell of a staff because it's the parent company is LP. Yep. We will be there. Ringside,
shout out to LP Records. Yeah.
Ringside, giving you the love and support that you deserve, my man. I wish you nothing the best. Like we just mentioned, man, your story is so freaking.
Can't wait to see what comes with it. But
this story,
give
this
us
story
your closing
is so
remarks,
real.
bro, so that we know what's coming up with your story, bro. I want to feel that last closing remark.
That's where I was trying to segue into it. Tell us one more time about what's expected with you, and I want you to let the fans know how to find you, how to get a hold of you on social media.
Fans can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Axel Rosales. On Instagram it's gonna be Axel Periko Rosales. Man, just can't wait to get back in it, man. Just time's gonna tell. I got the support with my dad, my mom, my sisters, my brother, and especially my soon-to-be wife, man. So just got the support. Hopefully, when I get back in the ring, bro, I'm gonna have a little one, bro. So it's gonna push me harder, bro, to get that victory, bro, every time.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely, bro.
Sir.
Stay blessed, bro.
Amen.
We can't wait to see what you're doing, bro.
Thank you so much for your time, bro.
And your job's not done. We're gonna see the beautiful things. I can't wait to see you fight next, bro.
Man, God let me here for a reason, one reason only, bro. That's it.
Most definitely.
Knowing what you went through and knowing how precious time is, and the fact that you took the time to come out here, I appreciate that. We appreciate that wholeheartedly, man.
Most definitely,
hey,
bro.
Thank you so
very
much, man. And I cannot wait to see what transpires.
Hey, shout out to my tío Miguel Rosales, bro. When I was in the hospital, bro, he was there every day too, man. So.
Hey, a huevo. Big shout out. Ahí mero Miguel. Miguel Rosales, big shout out, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Most definitely. Look, thank you guys, everybody tuning in at home. 4Love of Boxing, we're getting ready to tune out. Ay, pero ahí vamos ahorita now. Para toda mi raza en Centroamérica, especialmente a los chapines, hey, wait for me. June 16th, Carson, California, I'll be there para el partidazo que se va a tirar Guatemala con Jamaica. Ojalá ganemos, poder calificar al primer mundial siempre, pero ojalá que toda mi raza en Guatemala siga con esta pasión que tenemos aquí entre todos los chapines. At least you have one out here that's fighting for y'all. The people's champ still for Central America, baby. Guatemala, Mexico, Arizona, baby. That's how we represent fully.
So, too.
That's it. And we shouting out Periko Rosales in the motherfucking house. We can't wait to see you
4Love of Boxing, baby.
exclusively at the top of the world. Yeah. It's finished.